kind of wanted to hate it, but then it ended up being a pretty nice pen. So I got quite a couple of requests. I don't know how long these pens have been around, but they go back a while in my recollection, to review the Amazon Basics fountain pen. Fine or medium nibs, your choice. Amazon kind of stands for everything I hate, but you have to admit it's convenient. So I was quite curious to try it out. 15 bucks Canadian, so it's really not that expensive. All metal. Turns out it's a really nice pen. So I'm going to cover the parts of the pen. I'll do a writing sample, tell you what I like about it, what I don't like about it. For that price, it's solid. It's just Amazon. But if you can move past that, pretty nice. Let's see. Okay, the Amazon Basics fountain pen comes in this box. Came in an Amazon box with this box in it. Lot of languages. It's a box. I don't know what else to tell you about it. You can open it, and then out comes a nicer box in case you wanted a presentation, give it to someone or something, which opens up, and then there is a little manual in various languages on how to fill it, which is not that complicated. It's a cartridge converter fill pen, but if you've never used a cartridge before, you wouldn't know how to use it, so there is no judgment here. 2 extra cartridges, one came in the pen, and I shall now show you the pen right next to a Pilot Metropolitan. Very similar in size and shape, I would say, right? Let's cover the parts of this pen and let's talk a little bit about it. So you have a fine nib for $15.19, that is Canadian, and you have a medium nib for $15.01. Interesting that the medium nib, which has more tipping, is cheaper than the fine nib. Maybe there's less demand for it, I don't know. That included shipping, which I think is pretty cool. You have a metal pen. There's a brass barrel, they say. It does have a little bit of heft, not that much. It must be pretty thin. Comes with 3 cartridges, as well. I've shown you 2, not the third. 5.5 inches, about 14 centimeters. That's all there's to it. Amazon Basics, man. It's a basic pen. Oh, and what I found quite interesting, and I forgot to say, is they're very honest. It was manufactured in China, but they just say it. So they don't have weird stories of like designed in the US but made in China, something like it's just, it comes from China. Amazon Basics, 15 bucks, no issue. Okay, let's cover the parts of the pen. Sorry, I had a hiccup there. On top, finial, very shiny. Then we have a clip which does say Amazon Basics, which I thought was kind of cool. Springy, it does what a clip's supposed to do. We have the cap. I like that it's a little bit barrel shaped. Looks pretty cool to me. We have a little chrome ring there, chrome ring on the barrel. Barrel tapers down, little chrome end cap there. Slip cap, which is a solid snap. It rotates a little bit, but it's not super loose. So I know some people hate that when it rotates. It's not as bad as I've seen in some other pens. Section tapers down, flares out a little bit with that lip. I think the inner cap bites into to close. M for medium, very simple, no other markings, and quite a ball of tipping there. I don't know how well you can see it. I'll make sure there's a picture through a loop on the website, but that's a lot of tipping for a medium nib. I think it's number 5. It's certainly not number 6. I think it's number 5. I haven't measured the feed, but it looks like number 5. Although it does say 4. Could it be number 4? I guess it could be. That's about number 5. No, I bet you it's number 5. Who knows if that 4 is 4? Maybe it is number 4. Who cares? It's not a big nib. You care. I know you do. So I should have measured it, but I did not. That's just the maverick I am. We have a cartridge which says Amazon Basics. Pretty hard plastic. That was hard to puncture. I will absolutely say that. That wasn't. I actually had to put it down and just squeeze down the whole section. It was not easy. Okay, size of the pen. One size fits most. I think this is a brilliant pen size that a lot of people would love. Somewhat skinny section to me, but this is great for most people by far. And if you want to, you can post it. It is lacquered, so you may get some scratches on the end of the barrel. But hey, 15 Canadian, it's really not that expensive. And it works. So why don't we have a look at how it writes? Excuse me. Coming down from cold, so there we are. Dus hoort mij hier. Amazon Basics. Medium. Amazon Bezos Black Heart Black ink. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it. You put the cartridge in, it writes. I haven't really noticed any skipping. It's not a scratchy nib. It just does what it, as advertised, is the best way to put it. Bit of fast writing. Here too, pen keeps up really well. Here's a little bit of a skip, but it's who writes that quickly. I hate to say it, I think it's impressive. It's fairly wet. It has a nice line width. Notice a little bit maybe of a slight stubbiness. Wider downstroke than side stroke, but again with so much tipping, that's something you often see. I think it's really quite impressive. A line variation, it's not a flex nib, so don't treat it as such. You can squeeze out a little bit, but be very careful. It's not meant to be flexed. Reverse write, that was a skip. Reverse writing. I did just push that feed quite a bit though. Reverse writing works really pretty well. It just works. So I think it's a really nice writer, and that's all there is to it. I don't have anything to really complain about. Let's see though what I like and don't like. What do I like? What do I not like about the Amazon Basics fountain pen? First and foremost, you purchase a fountain pen to write with. Unless it's some sort of limited edition collector's piece that you put in a display case. I've never understood it, but to each their own. To me, a fountain pen should write. Out of the box, this pen wrote beautifully. I don't know what else to tell you. It's a very pleasant writer. And for a medium nib, it's quite the ball of tipping too. It might be a little hard to see. I don't know, I can make the camera really focus that up close. I'll make sure there's as always, a close-up picture through a loop on the website. It's a lot of tipping for a medium nib. It's smooth, it writes, it doesn't really skip. I don't know what to say beyond it's a solid writer. And it's made of metal too. So it feels solid when you post it because some of the brass, it has a nice weight without being too heavy. It works. It's super affordable too, which is a reality. I mean, 15 Canadian is nothing, and there was free shipping too. So I mean, you know, again, bear in mind, I went in wanting to hate it, being prepared of hating it, but then my job is to be as objective as I can, and the reality is it's a solid writer. What do you want me to say? Things I don't like so much, well, it's Amazon. But maybe more objectively so, it has proprietary cartridges, and I find it hilarious that the cartridges are actually branded Amazon Basics too, which is really fun to me. They look like standard international short. They have quite a long nipple though, so I have the feeling you would be able to put a standard international short in it. I have not yet tried it, but I think it should work because it looks like it's really the same diameter nipple, it's just a bit longer, and it's very hard. It's a very hard plastic. You know, with Stan International you can kind of squeeze it, which goes memories for me back all the way to primary school. We had kind of crappy pens with those Stan International short cartridges, and the teacher would put a new one that would always squeeze it a bit to prime the feed. You can't do that with this. Cannot compress this, I think, without breaking it, but it works. And it's a black. It's not a sort of half gray. It's a solid black ink. It matches the finish of the pen. It just works. It just works. I don't know what else to say. So if you're looking for a gift and let's get someone into fountain pens, this is a solid option. It just is. And there we have it. So I hope that was useful. And I'll gladly see you later.